Dreams from My Father, by Barack Obama. A memoir written by Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. The book was published in 1995. Dreams from My Father, A Story of Race and Inheritance, is a memoir written by Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States. The book was published in 1995 before Obama entered politics, and tells the story of his life up until the age of 33. Part 1. Origins. This part of the book covers Obama's early life, including his relationship with his father, Barack Obama Sr., who was born in Kenya and left the family when Obama was 2 years old. It also covers his relationship with his mother, Ann Dunham, who was from Kansas and worked as an anthropologist. Part 2. Chicago. This part of the book covers Obama's time as a community organizer in Chicago, where he worked with churches and community groups to address issues such as poverty and unemployment. It also covers his decision to attend Harvard Law School. Part 3. The Return. This part of the book covers Obama's return to Kenya to visit his family and learn more about his father's life and heritage. It also covers his return to the United States and his decision to run for political office. Some key points from Dreams from My Father include: Obama's relationship with his father was complex and had a significant impact on his life and identity. Obama's time as a community organizer in Chicago was influential in shaping his political views and commitment to social justice. Obama's visit to Kenya helped him better understand his father's life and heritage, and gave him a greater sense of his own cultural identity. Obama's reflections on race and identity are an important theme throughout the book, as he grapples with his mixed-race heritage and the challenges it presents. Obama discusses the importance of understanding and engaging with people from different backgrounds and viewpoints, and the need for dialogue and understanding in order to create positive change. The book offers insight into Obama's personal and professional development, and the events and experiences that shaped his worldview and political beliefs. Few actionable lessons. In order to truly understand one's identity and place in the world, it is important to explore one's heritage and background. Racism and discrimination can have a profound impact on a person's life, and it is important to acknowledge and address these issues. Community organizing and activism can be an effective way to address social issues and create positive change. Personal struggles and challenges can ultimately lead to self-discovery and growth. It is important to find purpose and meaning in one's life in order to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. The book chronicles Obama's journey from his childhood in Honolulu, Hawaii, to his time at Columbia University and Harvard Law School, and his eventual entry into politics. Here are a few quotes from the book. "For we were strangers once too. I am the son of a black man from Kenya and a white woman from Kansas. I was raised with the help of a white grandfather who survived a depression to serve in Patton's army during World War II, and a white grandmother who worked on a bomber assembly line at Fort Leavenworth while he was overseas. I've gone to some of the best schools in America and lived in one of the world's poorest nations. I am married to a black American who carries within her the blood of slaves and slave owners, an inheritance we pass on to our two precious daughters. I have brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, uncles, and cousins of every race and every hue, scattered across 3 continents, and for as long as I live, I will never forget that in no other country on earth is my story even possible. The biggest problem we have is that we have a society that talks about the value of children, and then we don't spend anything close to what it would take to make children's lives better. In the end, that's what this election is about. Do we participate in a politics of cynicism or a politics of hope? I've never been one to worry about what people think about me, because if I worried about that, I'd never have gotten anywhere. For the first time in my life, I stepped inside a black church. I felt the spirit move through me. I felt the history of all the black people who had gone before me, their struggles, their triumphs, and I knew that in some way, I was connected to them all. The pain I felt was my own, but I knew that it was also the pain of all black people who had to pretend day in and day out that they were something other than what they were. I realized that I had spent much of my life grappling with just this question, trying to determine the contours of my own identity, and to decide how much of it I wanted to claim, how much I wanted to give up. Overall, Dreams from My Father is a poignant and thought-provoking exploration of race, identity, and family, and provides insight into the early life and development of one of the most influential leaders of our time.